The next morning, I fitted my new lavatory seat and air conditioning unit. James installed his drinks fridge. And after Hammond had slipped into his new shirt, he set off.
Meanwhile, down in Oxford, the Stig was revealing something new about himself. He has a bladder. But there's one area of cutting-edge tech where Japan definitely sits on the throne.
Ah, here's something we need to address, Yujiro.
Toilets.
The Japanese kazi.
This is oshiri.
This very helpful little graphic means arse wash.
Yes, ass, yes.
And some of them play a tune as well, don't they?
Yes.
So that if you do a big fart, you're not embarrassed. Is that right?
Yeah.
So in England, people just sing Roll Out the Barrel or something to cover up the noise.
The latest models have these automatic self-washing, program. It cleans itself.
Ooh,
the latest model. Latest model.
Okay.
But
that's why this is expensive one.
Absolutely. But if you can adjust how strong you want the water to, clean your ass or your, your bidet, your sensitive crotch.
Yes. Okay.
You can even wash your face with this, You can. I mean, theoretically. When you press the hip, the water comes out. You can. You can, theoretically. But you don't have to.
Right.
Yes.
Shall we cut?
Yes.
Here's the big test. Will it fit in a disabled lavatory? Yep!
Underway.
Clarkson! I know it's you insufferable oaf. I'm on the bloody throne.
Even we could see the show was pretty bad. But then it got worse. Hammond mistimed a trip to the loo, and while he was in there, a song finished.
Hello? Is there somebody there? Is anybody there? Hello?
Come on!
Oh.
Then I forgot I was going out live.
Well, he's ginger and he's Welsh.
Okay. Boots are off. Whoa!
What?
Is this all bathroom?
Yes, obviously, with lavatory.
What?
Shower here, tiled, as you can see. Tasteful. Sink unit, vanity mirror, restrained. And just pop this open, like so.
Wow.
Lower the flap, which means that in the morning, I can sit down and I can see the pub. As we know, luxury is defined by light and space. So this is a luxurious bog.
Correct.
And also, look, this is not some camping lavatory where you defecate on a piece of plastic. Observe.
Oh, it's a proper thing. But where does that go?
Underneath the RV.
What, like a tank or something?
No, underneath the RV.
Well, you're going to drive off in your bathroom, leaving behind a mound of turds.
Yes. My fur was so light and beautiful. Oh,
no,
this man's going to see me.
They're going to be scarred for life.
Morning.
If he falls in and follows his own turd into the lavatory bowl and emerges with it stuck to his head.
Someone will say, there's a particularly massive turd in the river this morning.
Even here, we're stuck behind caravans. If I'm honest, though, that wasn't the most immediate problem.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh, this is really bad. A member of the working classes is now taking a dump in full view of the editor of Railway Express magazine. Oh, whoa, no, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm very sorry about this.
I can't. It just. I can't. Where have you been?
News of a slightly inconvenient nature. They have arrived. The trots.
How badly?
Really.
Is it the brown rain?
Don't go there.
Brown rain.
Don't go there.
No, seriously, is it bad?
Catastrophic. This is somebody who turned on a tap at 3 o'clock this morning and left it running.
If you're having your Boxing Day lunch now, I
Sorry.
apologise.
Sorry. If things turn really nasty out there and you're stuck in here for a couple of days, well, there is a fridge for your beer. You can monitor the oxygen levels in here, and there's a lavatory. Lovely.
With the tour over, Kevin McClarkson turned his attention to my Land Rover.
This is
Yep.
hideous.
It's stone effect, which is right for the whole Land Rover thing. It's
Hideous, baggy. Yes.
it's perfect, you see.
Please tell me this is not real.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, entirely. If you need it, it's there for you.
You're joking.
No. If you need it, it's there.
Stagecoach. These are the bus operator people. They've come up with something remarkable. It's a 94-seater double-decker coach which will take you between Oxford and London or Glasgow and Edinburgh for £1. And they've said, we're going to take the frills out of bus travel. What? But believe it or not, OK, I said, well, what are... But there were some. They've taken out the telly, the woman at the front with the microphone who points out the Tower of London, and the lavatory.
What?
There's no lavatory on the bus.
Didn't know. Do you have lavatories on buses?
Don't worry about it, Jeremy.
Does
You
anybody
never have,
here
you never
know?
will.
Do they have a
Of course you have
Of course
lavatories
they
on
do. Have you
buses.
not used one?
You've got a Lotus Exit. Actually, that's why you'd go on the bus, obviously.
Have you never tried the lavatory? You've never
I've
been
never
on a
been
bus.
on a bus. What are you
I
on
can
about?
show you how they work. Look, you sit next to somebody like that, but there's a little wall about that thick.
He's parking his breakfast.
Trousers round ankles.
I'm reading Woman's Own because I'm, an 85-year-old
And you just drive along the
granny.
M40 like that.
And you're having
I'm
number
getting
two.
rid of... Yes.
Is
He's
that what
reading
it's
the
like
paper.
on a bus,
Yes.
and now they've taken the lavatory out?
Yeah. But what really amazes me is this, OK? It's got 94 seats. They say we can sell the seats for £1. To maximise profits, they've taken out the lavatory, which is obviously the size of one seat. So they've made an extra £1. By delivering a load of constipated people to Oxford.
The next thing that's going to happen is people will be with Primus stoves cooking their lunch on the floor and live chickens, and people arriving on the underside of Eurostar from Azerbaijan will see one of those things go by and think, we've gone around a big circle. I'm back in Azerbaijan again.
Got to
This is the
return one.
third world, for God's sake.
Actually, if there's no lavatory, they should just get rid of the back window and have a plank with holes in it. In fact, that's just like following a rugby tour, because they've always got their backsides. No different.
Seriously, though, Stagecoach, I've worked this out. If you want this business venture to be a success, seats for £1, 94-seater coach, don't take the lavatory out of the bus, make every seat a bog. Right?
Brilliant. Perfection. You could all read the paper. It's rubbish, isn't it, that? Yeah.
The next morning, the Top Gear crew prepared for the long journey that lay ahead. Hammond, meanwhile, cooked breakfast.
Oh, careless.
And I fitted a new skid plate to protect the underside of my Volvo.
Nobody is allowed to use my car as a lavatory anymore.
I don't want to lower the tone or anything, but I haven't been to the loo since Italy, and I'm gagging for it. And the ones that way are out of order, and there's 42 British coaches through there, and they all want my autograph. But something even more useful than beer, no, actually, no, nearly as useful as beer is what I've fitted over here. A shower, and if we peel back the curtain...
Oh, it's a complete bathroom in there.
Oh, yeah. So, we lower this window...
Well, it lowers it automatically. It's not
No,
going.
hang on. Yes, it does, but...
It's not going.
There are 3 electrical components on this car, as it turns out.
I get it, though. The window goes down and that lowers the bog seat. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's quite
good.
theatrical. That's very clear. It doesn't work,
Yes,
but
I
it's
know.
very...
Well, the battery's somehow gone flat. I suspect the fridge is drawing quite a lot of power. Can I have a jump?
No.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Handbrake is on.
In fact, James discovered there is a terrifying third way of stopping a big lorry. that frightening?
Yes.
We've got another challenge.
I'm not interested.
No, you will be. You will. It says you now have to do a hill start. This is a test of driving precision.
It is, James. You've got to balance your handbrake, your clutch, your throttle. You love all that stuff.
Precision. And it says the winner will receive a year's supply of gentleman's literature.
We're back as a team. The Jag. First of all, the Flock Effect Racing Stripe.
Yeah, like that.
Okay,
like that.
but this is genius. At some point on this trip, Hammond's Bombay doors are going to break, we know that. We're going to be stuck in the middle of nowhere, and he is going to beg me for use of this. And what I've done in there...
Yeah, what
No, there's like an ice bucket. You fill it up with chemicals. This is the best thing I've ever seen fitted to a car in. Everybody who comes here gets the trots.
Yeah, no, No, it's very good. The thinking is terrific.
I've also...
Clarkson!
What?
I know it's you.
We're up to 40 miles an hour in the Bago. It's changed. Come on!
I was asleep.
Where's May?
Packing in, I'm on the throne. Clarkson, it's not funny.
Clarkson, you infantile pillock. You're tidying that up.
I may have been bored, but at least I didn't need the loo.
I'm quite desperate for a pee.
With the signs up, we went back to the farm shop to help erect the Portaloo. Right, it's a thing of great beauty, isn't it? So we just plonk that up. How does it not blow over in the wind?
Oh, probably best to put some sandbags or something to weigh it down.
Cheers, mate. With the Portaloo in place...
So, we're going all night tonight, probably, yeah? In there, some toilet roll. All right, if you get short, let me know. All right?
You've actually brought bog roll?
Oh, yeah. Won't be the first time I get caught out.
Look!
Now, that can only mean one thing. Someone is in the kludgy and in distress, needs bog roll. Depart, here it goes. And I hope he remembers, even though he's in distress, to press the bing bong for me to stop the train. Bong when running, stop. So there you go. Once again, mankind's lot in life improved by organised and efficient working practices. Anyway, if you thought that was interesting, wait until you see this.
Dick!
Would anybody here like to hazard a guess at what this is? It's what? How can you know that? Have you got one? No, I've got... This lady knows the answer. This is a shiwi.
Yeah, they're with you. They're with you.
No, you're with me. The idea is, OK, that if you're on a long motorway journey, desperate for a wee, you undo your trousers.
Ladies, this is. Ladies.
This is ladies. It comes with a little bag.
I'm disturbed by what I'm seeing.
And you fill it up. The only thing is, OK, the literature here, OK, it says it can also be used in on aeroplanes, on ski lifts, and look at this one, while queuing.
Queuing?
Queuing.
What, in the post office?
Yes. You know, does anybody here want to see, any girls, want to see if they can have a wee in this bag without the person next to them noticing?
What
what I like is if you read through the marketing stuff on the box, there's a lot of kind of, yeah, feminists, come on, go girls, you get it because men have had this for ages, it's your right now. And then it goes on about using this thing to wee in post office queues and wherever else. As if they imagine that those of us who've had one for years, it's like a natural he-wee that we're born with. Well, I've had that for 38 years and I've never got it out in a post office queue to have a wee.
Is speak to the reader, don't shout, he can hear you, especially if you talk sense.
You don't blow his head off.
It's important that the advertising has intelligence. It can't just be explosions.
Feeling like ad men, we went to the lavatory. Now look, we've been sent this. It's a eco-friendly, portable, disposable, cardboard lavatory for use by the side of the road. The idea is you drive along, you get caught a bit short, can't find the nearest carsy, you pop this out, erect it and do what you have to do.
Are you about to tell us you have been caught short?
No.
Because I don't think you should...
No, I'm not. I was going to say that we shall give this a fair test on Top Gear by giving it to the world's most practical man, which is Clarkson.
What, you want me to build it?
I do.
Oh, God, I hate this sort of thing. Where's the instructions?
Have you ever noticed, watching him do anything practical, it's like watching an orangutan? Oh, it is. But look at his face. Honestly, look at his face. It goes all...
very long.
He's happy, but confused.
They actually put a picture of Jeremy on the bag, look, showing you how to assemble it.
These instructions, look at these. They bear no relation to the, like, as always, to the thing that they're supplied with.
See, look, he's doing the ape thing.
And bear in mind, you have to erect this, well, basically, desperate for a number two.
Well, I was going to say...
With lorries going by. Could you erect this while you were touching cloth? You can. See if you can get that erected.
I'm prepared to bet that that question has never been asked on any other car show ever.
She's good. How have you done that? She's bloody done it, look. I know that was it. How did you do that? Look, she's made a lavatory. You did what? She's a female. So you just put that up at the side of the road.
There's no need to demonstrate! How did you think that was going to go? How did you think that was going to work? You great junkie ape.
Do you know what, honestly, I'd rather just crap myself.
I think I just did. Yeah.
$3,000 that was. Thank you.
Hammond saved weight by emptying his bladder, while I went even further. What a squarehead. Look at it. Blunt at both ends, thick set. I reckon if this car went to the lavatory, it would leave the seat up.
It's a long drive, and then when you get there, it looks like this.
Oh dear, yeah, good. I know, it's nasty.
You need worry no more, because we've found on the interweb, well, I'll show you. Here it is. Yep. It's a lavatory that attaches to the bumper of your car. It's called a bumper dumper.
And at the back, there was Jeremy's creation.
This is the economy section. What I've done is I've fitted benches and on the floor, straw, to absorb the diseases and the blood, should there be a riot. And then for an authentic working class feel, at the back, I've fitted an outside carsy.
Why have you called it Scum Class?
Good name.
It's a bit blunt.
Honestly, think about it. This way, it's an incentive. You're not going to walk into the ticket office and go, hello, can I have 3 scum class tickets? You're going to say, oh, I'll spend a little bit more so I don't have to say that. You'll say, I'll have second class. We make more profit.
We make more money.
Exactly. However, when I reached the overnight halt, I came up with a more fiendish idea. An idea that involved the bucket Hammond had fitted to collect rainwater for his shower. I think this does pay him back for holding us up all day long.
Yep.
Oh, there's more.
Part 2.
I then began to work on my lorry's waterworks.
Massive nuts holding that radiator on.
22 millimetres?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's actually warm. Sun warm, fresh rainwater.
Golden rain.
I can taste the goodness. It's peacefully outdoors. It's raining. And neither of you two thought of it, Oh.
But all of this doesn't trouble me half as much as that. We're here for a week. At no point will we be more than 12 feet from where the turds are stored. Here's turds. Look at this. That's the lavatory door. Look at it. This is unacceptable. What separates us from the animals is reason and defecating in private. You go somewhere comfortable, read a newspaper, do your business. You can't do that in there.
What is that shocking racket?
Everything.
Everything rattles because it's full of crap.
Sadly, our destination was 60 miles away. 30 more than James's bladder can ever manage. So while he went for a wee, Richard and I decided to improve his car even more.
I think you'll find track 4 is particularly to his liking.
So we take out his bark, we pop in this.
Yeah.
Just hang on, what have we got? That's glued.
Volume's glued.
Glued.
The source button's glued. Oh, that's perfect!
But we need to glue the whole damn thing, literally the whole thing, every button.
Yeah. So he can't, because the moment he puts the ignition on, it will be on full. He can't move.
Right.
Oh, perfect.
That is.
This will brighten his day.
Good morning, viewers. I'm afraid things may have got a little out of hand in camp last night, but it's good news. I found another piece of scrap metal and I managed to mend my bonnet.
I'll admit, I was furious when James stole my bonnet scoop. But then on Jeremy's car, I found something that does the job just as well. I'm calling it the poop scoop.
No, this is disastrous. I'm actually driving through Jeremy's caravan.
James, are things as bad back there as I suspect they are?
Well, let me put it this way. I've run over your left-hand wall. Oh, and your portable lavatory.
Have you ever put toothpaste on your testicles for a joke?
Well, to be brutally honest, yes, I did when I was a teenager.
Yes, exactly. So did I. Do you remember the pain?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well...
Is that what it's like?
Yes. James was very sympathetic.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fun.
With the pain getting worse... Ow, ow! I had to make an emergency stop. Please may I use your lavatories? My scrotum is on fire. Have you ever put toothpaste on your scrotum? Hello, good evening, and welcome. Thank you so much. Now, this is a mobile telephone. It's fully functional, and what I'm going to do is throw it in that lavatory. I know that's the first time you've ever seen a programme start that way, but bear with me, because if we now look, yep, it's only been in the water for a few seconds, but it's ruined forever. If you wanted to communicate with somebody, you'd be better off using a Brussels sprout.
We also had a lot of material which looked like rolled nasal mucus again.
What nasal mucus?
Rolled.
Rolled nasal,
as
so
in,
that's...
Picking and flicking.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Finally, there was a odour of urine.
Somebody in there has wet themselves.
It was a general pervading aroma.
So
I'm in another lavatory.
Right.
But hidden in a forgotten corner lies the Man Lab's dirty little secret. A putrid hellhole that threatens to condemn our achievements to the U-bend of inadequacy. This is the shameful secret of our Man Lab, the old urinal block. It's so awful in here, we've never actually used it. It's just sat in the corner, taunting us with its filth and its squalor. It's absolutely disgusting. It's like some anteroom to Hades. Something has to be done. And I'm not talking about a WAS. What has to be done first is the removal of this wall.
I do think they've got the name wrong, though. They've called it the Focus
ST, which in the language of the ladies' lavatory stands for, sanitary towel.
Well, Hammond, I've got to say I'm glad Honda spent so much time and effort working on the dynamics of this car so I could enjoy this supercar extravaganza you've brought me on. You have excelled yourself in ruining my day.
Oh, good. You've brought us to a builder's yard, Hammond.
There are lavatories on the left if anybody wishes to use them.
Right. I've seen how fast you can go in your cars on a flying lap.
Yes.
Now we shall see how fast you can go when you're bursting for a pee.
What? Really?
Right. Each of you will drink 3 pints of water, wait 20 minutes, and then see how much your times improve. Soon we were ready to begin the test.
Right, so we drink these, and then when we've drunk all 3, start the timer.
Yeah. That's disgusting. It's just revolting, this stuff. Women drink this, you know, for fun. Couldn't we have done it with wine?
Shut up.
Oh, you finished?
Going.
How have you done that? Oh. Why are you so far ahead of me? Thing is, this is quite an interesting test because when I drive normally, I drive on the motorway at 70 miles an hour.
Of course you do.
When I need a pee, I'll do 180.
This test is unfair.
Why is it?
Well, my capacity is smaller than you two. Plus, it's got to go less distance to my stomach, then less distance to my bladder, and then less distance to my chap.
But
what?
we're
That's
older.
science.
Yes.
And
We're
you have
older.
wooden bladders.
When you get older, younger viewers may be interested in this, it comes on more suddenly, doesn't it?
I can do the night still. I don't need to get up in the night. Mind you, that's prostate cancer, isn't it?
Is it?
It is, it's a sign.
You know, with prostate cancer, they tell you you've got to put your finger in your back bottom and have a rummage about. Now, never having done that, I don't know what it should feel like normally, so I don't know.
No, it's the doctor.
That's why you get the doctor
the
to
doctor
do it.
does it.
No, it says check yourself.
You know, back onto your own digit.
That's what it says.
How do you know what you-
Posters say check your anus.
I've never seen a poster that says shove your finger up your arse.
I've never understood it because it does say in the adverts check yourself for prostate
No,
cancer.
you check yourself for testicular cancer, you spanner. You rummage your nuts about to make sure there's no... That you can do, yes.
No, that's what you tell your wife.
Mercifully, my 20-minute wait was soon over.
4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Oh, no, that hurts. Oh.
And in fact, we've only just got that in time. This is why cooking a roast can turn into a bit of a panic. So we're going to leave this to cool whilst we make the cheese sauce.
Should I go and get the things to make the cheese sauce?
Let's get the things to make the cheese. If you could get the things to make the cheese sauce, I'll go for a wee. How's that for a
That
deal?
sounds like
excellent
plan.
Look, what we proved in that film is that there is no upside to caravanning. They clog up the roads for just, what I can see, no good reason. I mean, that woman in the film, OK, when I said to her, what do you do on a caravan holiday? She said, fill up the loo. That's all she could think of. She spent £12,000 on a caravan so she can go to a field and defecate in a bucket.
That'll do, that'll do. Just, can't run. It's gonna happen. What? Who's in there?
Have a
James!
bugger off, I'm having a waz.
Hurry up!
I'm having a waz.
Just hurry up, I'm going to go in a minute. Right, that's it, let me in. Oh, God, there's more. Oh, God.
It's just awful.
Listen, mate, James is in there, and I'm first. You ain't getting in ahead of me.
Fine, no.
There's no way.
It is awful, though, when you get to the door, your body's saying, yes, time to go, but then you can't.
Stop talking. Why are you bothered anyway?
Well, I solved the problem, second corner.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
James,
I'm having a waz.
Yes, I know. I've got the times. It's quite interesting. You were a second slower on that lap.
I'm desperate for a slash.
Do you think you were faster or slower?
I don't care.
Richard Hammond. Your original lap, 2 minutes 4.8.
Oh.
Your new lap,
Stop talking.
2 minutes.
Yes, whatever.
0.5. You were slower as well.
Because I was concentrating on not doing what you've done.
Yeah, but that's interesting because I did what I did. Look at that. How interesting is that? Exactly the same. I mean, I was basically...
James! Hurry up!
I was 0.3 of a second slower, but basically the same.
Richard has a crisis. Some sheep go to the lavatory.
Feeling like madmen, the two of us got dressed up and went to the glittering offices of Goodyear, Stickleback and Bundaberg.
It can't just be explosions.
We went to the lavatory.
Finally, after much error, we had an ad that we could show to the shush.
Check this out.
It's explosive. Mom invited us to get out of our office and go back to the drawing board. James then decided we needed a jingle. Then I decided we didn't need a jingle.
It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire.